Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading forecast for March 11 to March 17, 2019. So let's take a look at what's going on in your week ahead. This is for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign. Cancer, the theme for you in your week ahead is you have good news. Well, Cancer, look at you. Your theme is good news. You either got some good news to share or you're receiving good news. But the theme for you in the week ahead is good news. There's something to be happy and excited about. The energy that is your focus is you have the Two of Cups. This is water energy, feelings and emotions, but I feel with this as your focus, I do feel that you are going to come into or experience emotional balance within yourself, but also there's a focus on having balance or achieving balance around some sort of commitment, a contract. I feel for some of you this is around marriage or divorce, but this is around commitments, contracts, relationship, and this is your focus. I feel that with this Two of Chalices here as your focus, I feel that you've been needing to make some decisions, some choices, or there is, and those decisions and choices have not been easy. They've actually been downright challenging and a struggle. I also feel that some of you either have been trying to come out of some sort of commitment or contract, or someone was trying to come out of a commitment or contract with you, and you either were fighting to come out of this or someone is fighting you to come out of this. I also feel that for some of you, you were fighting to have a commitment, fighting to have a contract, or you were being fought, or you're being fought to have a contract or have a commitment in place. And so the energy that you're dealing with is you have this Ace of Swords. I also feel like somebody was trying to or is trying to strong arm you, Cancer, or you were trying to strong arm somebody else. Well, you have the Ace of Swords. It's air energy. This is communication. This is thought. This is breakthrough. This is epiphany. This is cutting away what no longer serves you. But with the Ace of Swords, this is also talking about clarity. It's potential energy, but you have to choose to utilize that energy in order for that potential to be more than just potential. Okay? You also have the Queen of Swords, air energy, communication. This is about being logical. This is about detaching from your emotions in order to be calculating, to be fair. But the Queen of Swords has gone through a lot of bullshit, and because of it learned some really hard fucking lessons. But what those lessons have allowed is for the Queen of Swords to never have that shit happen again, and is able to see through the bullshit in situations and won't put up with any bullshit, and it won't be emotional, will detach from their emotions to pursue their objectives, and they're making sure that they're calculating and analyzing all sides of a situation in an effort to see what is the best possible move to be taken on their part, but also what actions is going on with the other party. So the Queen of Swords is very intelligent, very logical. He or she can also seem cold and uncaring, but it's not that the Queen of Swords doesn't care. The Queen of Swords has learned how placing your feelings around certain situations or with certain people can get you hurt and fucked up. And so she not about that life. She learned her lesson. And so she will cut whatever doesn't serve her. And she is always after the truth. And she knows how to get it. And she knows how to see the truth in a situation. You have the Sun, which is the most positive card in the deck. The Sun is a major arcana. It is a fire energy. And with the Sun, this can talk about having fulfillment in a situation. This can talk about opportunities. This could talk about experiencing some happiness, that all is well and all is going to be well in a situation. This is about having clarity, something come to light, good things happening. This is about experiencing contentment, epiphanies. And you have the Hierophant, which is a major arcana earth energy. And with the Hierophant, some of you are dealing with the Taurus, or you have this in your chart. And with the Hierophant here, this talks about, well, it's a 5, so change is involved with the Hierophant. But this is about applying wisdom. This is about belief systems. This can be about having faith. This is about family. This is about rules and regulations and traditions. Okay? So with the Sun here and the Hierophant, I feel that some of you are getting good news from an institution. News, this happy news with whatever this is that you were dealing with. I feel some truth has come to light, or the truth is being brought out. And that the bullshit is being cut away. Whoever has been lying, being shady, trying to cover shit up, trying to strong arm a situation, trying to cause problems around a commitment, around a partnership, a contract. There's going to be harmony and successful completion for you in this Cancer, where you'll be able to have this come to an end for you. I feel that something wasn't working out. Something wasn't working out that you were working on with others, or that you were working on, and you were experiencing problems and complications. I feel that you were experiencing resistance with what you were trying to work out or have happen or come together. And there, for some of you, was a need for you to bring this before an institution to uncover the truth in the situation, or for you to bring something to light in order for it to be addressed and to cut away the bullshit or put it into the bullshit that you were experiencing from it. And the rules and regulations being applied in this is allowing for you to have success and receive that good news. And so with this Wheel of Fortune, this is a major arcana. This is fire energy. And the Wheel of Fortune talks about ups and downs. But the Wheel of Fortune also talks about opportunity, the unexpected happening, a turn of events. Okay, this is about trying to have positive shifts in your world. And you have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is air energy, but knights also bring about events. And this knight is around communication, around taking action that brings change, sudden change, abrupt change. But the caution with this energy of the Knight of Swords is that you don't want to be reckless and out of control in your communication, because you can bring more harm to the situation to shift it in a negative way, instead of trying to achieve the positive shift and change that you want. And so I feel here is that you are experiencing change, positive change, Cancer, with whatever this is around for you, because you have remained focused and determined. You would not relent from this situation. You weren't giving up on this situation. You were staying focused. You remained methodical. You took your time. You allowed yourself to remain patient in this situation. I feel that whatever this is, it did take a lot of time. You know, it took a long time, and that you had to wait a long time, but that you also had, because the process was slow, and coming to the conclusion was slow, but you continue to stick with it, okay, to stay strategic, to stay focused, to stay on course, to remain responsible, and to stay on top of this. And some of you even sought help, or you are seeking help with this situation, and now you are going to see action being taken that brings the positive shifts and changes that you've been wanting, and so thereby that good news coming in for you, Cancer. So this is wonderful, wonderful. I feel that this has been really tough for you, a struggle, even as you know, in any kind of contract, commitment, or situation or relationship, where you're trying to do things peaceably or fair, and that doesn't always work or happen, you know, given who's all involved and what their intent is in the situation. But I see here that even though things weren't working out, things got, you were facing some resistance, or, you know, something just kept happening, or someone kept trying to make something happen to avoid a conclusion that was going to work out for you, or to just, you know, strong arm you. You're not having that shit. And as it has to do for those of you who are experiencing divorce, you're going to see good news in this too. Okay? So let's take a look at what is your guidance, Cancer, with all this energy that you're dealing with. Now, some of you, there's a need for you to detach your emotions in the situation so that you are able to cut away what no longer serves you and get to the truth in the situation, but also to have the clarity. But something good is happening for you in the week ahead for sure, Cancer. Whatever this is around for any of you, something good is happening. There's good news coming in. There's something to be happy about. And I'm glad to see this for you, Cancer. Also, as it has to do with family, you are experiencing some changes too, where, you know, you're cutting away what no longer serves you. There is clarity and communication. There's more fairness happening, more balance, okay? More harmony is occurring. You are getting emotionally grounded. You are protecting your feelings. You are feeling more secure. You are also following your intuition, but I also feel that you have counsel with others. You're receiving good counsel as well, Cancer. And so you are seeing success through some form of good news, but it was a long time coming. You've had to wait. You've had to be patient. You've had to hang in there and not give up. And now that action is being taken, and that action will be swift. And so, as it has to do with family, I do feel that for some of you, your relationships are improving and experiencing happier and better times, and yet your relationships are being rejuvenated. because I feel that you're creating boundaries in your relationships as well, so as to not be strong-armed or in that relationship causing you being the strong arm to another, but instead to operate in a cooperation and respecting one another and your roles and your responsibilities and who you are to each other. And so the action towards having that kind of balance and commitment and partnership and in good standing is due to swift action being taken that was calculated and that allowed things to shift in a positive direction. So what is the guidance spirit for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs for March 11 to March 17, 2019, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Some of you, this is around inheritance, I'm hearing. This is around inheritance. Okay. This is also about the proper divvying of, I'm hearing the proper divvying of assets. Also, there's good news. For whatever this is good news for you. So, Spirit, what is the guidance for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign, March 11 to March 17, 2019, please? Thank you. All right. You got the Ace of Earth, Cancer. Awesome. This is your guidance. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Boom. Need I say more, Cancer? All right. Well played. Well played. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.